Hey y'all, just wanted to come out here and show you my morning routine on days that it is at least 65 degrees. And I do this every morning when the sun finally starts to hit my yard, and every evening. These are all my seedlings that I bring out every morning and I take in every evening, unless it doesn't get below about 55 degrees. Now this little thing right here is pak choi and bok choy. I just move it into my little greenhouse, and I come out and I open my greenhouse up so that way these can get the benefit of the wind, the air, and all that. So every day I'm taking all these babies. Yes, I know my yard needs cleaned up. It's leftover dog toy, the guts of a dog toy. Here's more stuff. Here's this one from that angle. And I've got stuff from there. So for today, I'm going to take these roses that you see here, and these few little goodies that have been sitting in my fridge, and I'm going to get them planted. So the first order of business is to grab some compost, load my roses into this wheelbarrow. But first I'm going to take these little Egyptian walking onions that I got in a seed trade, and I'm going to put them up there with the rest of my onions. So I guess when I have some kind of progress or something more to show you, I will do so. So I've got my wheelbarrow full of goodies, but I just wanted to kind of show you these daffodils. These ones are fading, but these ones over here I planted last fall, and they are just opening up. Wow. Look at those. These are replete, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, those are beautiful. Yeah, I just got these from Walmart. That's awesome. The insides are like multicolored. These have just opened within the last day or two. Well, you going to smell the flower? So I'm going to go up here in my field somewhere and find a place to plant everything. Alright, before I bury my roses, I thought I would come on here and give you a little rose haul and tell you a little bit about how I do it. These all came from either Walmart or Lowe's. So the first one I have, oh, sorry, a bug was just crawling on me, is Gold Glow, and it just looks like a yellow and gold, very warm, almost orangey yellow. I've got one called White Magic, and I'm just going by the pictures that are on here. This one is White Magic, and it looks like a warm white, like it's got a very soft yellow center as opposed to a pure white. This one is called Tiffany, and it looks like a light pink with some very pale yellow and white through it. I'm sorry if this is going over my face. And I know these pictures are faded. I mean, when something keeps crawling on me. When the stores get them in, you know, they leave them outside, and that's where I've kept them. I just brought them home and left them outside so they wouldn't start growing, but they are starting to break dormancy. They're starting to bud up, so it's time to get them in the ground. I know this is scattered, sorry. One mistake not to make is if you're getting these bare root roses from Lowe's or Walmart in late winter, early spring, do not bring them home and set them in your house unless you have a pot to plant them in and some soil. Because if you put them in your house, they're going to break dormancy and start growing. And if you don't get them in a bag, or if you don't, not in a bag, if you don't get them in some kind of growing medium, then they're going to slowly start to die. And also I have found that if you do start to grow them inside, before you bring them outside and put them in your garden, you need to harden them off like you would any other plant. So just keep that in mind, because I have lost roses that way. God, I think I'm getting bitten by an ant. So, the last one I left off with Tiffany. The next one is Blue Girl, and it's like a lilac with a silvery blue kind of tone to it, like a cast. The next one is Mr. Lincoln, and this is just a classic, beautiful red rose. And then the last rose I'm going to put in today is Pascali, and it looks just like more of a pure white rose compared to the yellow. Let me see. I'll put them right next to each other, the White Magic and the Pascali. Is that in frame? You can kind of see that one's got more of a yellowish, one's more white. Alright guys, so I was getting eaten up by ants. I just wanted to come on here and show you how you could tell if it's starting to break dormancy, because I'd mentioned that the reason one of the reasons I knew these were time is because they were breaking dormancy. These little buds will actively start to grow. That's where your branches are going to be that will produce the flowers. I just wanted to come on here and show you. Let's see if I can find the one that, I don't think so. I think most of those buds are actively growing. I was going to try to show you one before it broken dormancy, but I don't think that exists on any of these. So yeah, that's what you're looking for. When those little buds actively start growing, if you're keeping them outside, it's probably time to go plant those. I don't know if this is so obvious on camera because of the angle. Put it like that. You can kind of see I've built this mound here, maybe if my hand's in the frame. And I've just mounded up native soil and compost. It's mushroom compost. And what you do is you take your roots and you kind of just stick it on the mound and see how the roots are kind of trailing over it. Those, of course, will lay down whenever I bury them. But you kind of see how they're laying over the mound now. I can see some space there between the mound and the roots. It's just a little bit of space. That'll get filled in as you backfill. So, I'm trying to get this from different angles, hoping that maybe you can see some perspective. Like, I feel like when my hand's in the frame, you can kind of see better. But see how they kind of wrap down? That's what you're looking for. And then you're looking for the bud union. That's what that's called. To be above the soil line. You don't want the dirt, like, covering this or up here, or like even sitting against it. You want it to be at least an inch. So I'm going to backfill and do the rest. So I decided to go ahead and kind of flank this area. There's 3 roses there, and there's 3 roses there. So what I'm going to do is walk up and kind of show which one I planted where, so future me will know what's what, because I didn't actually tag them. I mean, once they bloom, it won't be as hard to know, but who knows, maybe 10 years from now I'll be like, what is the name of that rose I planted? I'll have a copy. So this one right here is the, what is that, White Magic. This one right here is the Blue Girl. And this one right here is the Mr. Lincoln. And I did not plant these in any rhyme or reason. I did start the 2 white ones on the end because those were the only colors that I had duplicates of, even though they aren't the exact same. So the first one on each side is the white ones. Other than that, there's no rhyme or reason. It's not real straight. I'm not real formal about anything. So that's the Pascali. That is the Tiffany. And that one right there is the Golden Glow. Alright, I'm going to go get some compost and clean up my mess. Then I'm going to go figure out where to plant these last few items that I have. Which way to turn? Sitting here with Onyx. I just want to do another quick haul of what I'm getting ready to plant in this spot. The first thing is, yes, I'm sweating, these espresso gladiolas. The second thing is this, let's see, Landini Asiatic lily. And then this thing is just a box full of Crocosmia bulbs. They're mixed. I'll just pop an example of a couple up on the screen. Alright, I just wanted to get these on film before I planted them. I have no idea whether you can even see me because the sun is too bright and I cannot see what's on my screen. So, okay, this is where my tree lilies are from last time. I put the lilies there with the glads planted around them. And this patch here is my crocosmias. Like I said, they're mixed. I'll pop a picture on the screen. I wish you could see these in person because the pictures don't do them justice. The only one I've ever seen in person is the Lucifer, and it is so gorgeous. I can only imagine what the other colors look like. I want to get that clumps of root up. But nothing really looks like much to look at right now. That was a lot of looks. There's not much to look at right now, so I'm just going to clean up my mess and probably be done for the day and go start dinner. Hey y'all, it's Valerie here, and I just wanted to come on here and kind of sign off on this vlog, whatever. I had my second vaccination yesterday, and it's making me tired and just a little run down feeling, so I'm going to take probably today and tomorrow off. And I will start my next one whenever I start my next projects. Thanks for watching me plant my roses, and I hope to see you next time. Alright, that's it. Bye.